Hello, beautiful people. What's up, and welcome back to Shades of Wadu. So, where we talk about real life experiences and how to maneuver them. In today's video is going to be an interactive one, and I would love you to engage me in the comment section. Before I continue, please, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, do so now. Thank you. So, a friend of mine shared this with me about 6 years ago. He said his dad called him after his secondary education and said to him, "I want to thank you, not for the excellent result, but for not dragging me to the principal's office all through your years in the secondary school." I asked him why. He said, "Many times we appreciate the grades of our children, but we never think or prepare for a time when something may go wrong." You know what I mean? The shame of hearing that your child stole, your child was a bully, your child fought, or any form of misconduct. Most times, we do not prepare enough for these challenges. And the first question I'm throwing to you, my viewer, today is, what do you do when you encounter an unexpected challenge, especially from your child? Having been in education system, one of the things I do notice parents do is they first try to redeem their own image or project their ego. I will share a story with you. So there was this parent who had a student in my class. So one day, this parent was called to the school that a child was involved in some form of bullying in his class. What did she do? Instead of coming as other parents to dialogue with the school principal, she came with her belt and her cane and came to the school, dragged her child, beat the hell out of the boy. She wanted to show that I'm that disciplinarian mother. You do not mess up with me, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, wrong? Very, very wrong. You did not care that you are going to disrupt the school program by that action. But no, you wanted to satisfy your ego and show that you are a disciplinarian. Well, things do not work that way. As parents, we have to plan for the unexpected. In fact, as individuals, we have to plan for the unexpected. There are times when things will go wrong. Even if it does not go wrong, it may not go the way we expect it to go. For instance, you may be training your child to be a lawyer or a medical doctor, and the child goes into the university and decides to switch career. How do you handle that? Do you enforce that your child must follow the path that you have already mapped out for them? Or do you give them room for discussion to see if you can understand from their own perspective why they have chosen to do what they have done? The adventure you find yourself in any difficult situation or any challenging moment as a parent, first, take a deep breath. Good. That way, you are able to calm the high tension at the moment. Even if you don't get totally calm, the space between that time you took deep breaths and the impulse you had before you took those deep breaths, there is going to be a big difference. Secondly, think of how to remedy the situation. Third, in remedying this situation, think of your child's welfare, the welfare of the other party involved. Fourth, if there are any consequences to be borne, please and please, if there are a must consequences, do not try to divert it for your child. Why do I say so? If you try to divert such consequences for your child, there is every tendency that this child will not realize that there are consequences for bad actions. So, when they happen to find themselves in a similar situation where they can commit such atrocity, they will definitely do it, knowing fully well that their parents have their back. Fifth, think of ways to restore your child's confidence after such a thing has happened. Do not discard them. Do not keep talking over the situation. Yeah, that was how you behaved the other day in school. Yes, that was the reason why this person did this. Oh, you keep reminding your child of the bad behavior they have done in the past. It does not build their confidence. Rather, it makes them withdrawn. Or it can turn them into a gangster whereby they say the worst my mother or my father can do is to talk or to punish me. Please do not allow your children to get to that extent of wanting to do things against your wish, knowing that the only consequences is that you either shout, you beat, or you met out any form of punishment. The last but not the least, think long term. If you are trying to hide a situation at the moment, think if what you are trying to hide in the long term will still come out, and how will your child or the parties involved take it. So do not take it so personal that you have failed as a parent. No, you have not failed as a parent. You may do your very best, but peer pressure, spontaneous actions could make your child divert from the main path you have created for him or her. Do not also forget that one bad action does not mean that your child is totally lost. Your child can still be remodeled into that brilliant, strong-willed, confident, and responsible individual you want him or her to be. If the situation requires that you change school for the child, kindly do so. If the situation requires that you move out from the area you are living in, kindly do so. Whatever you will do to remedy the confidence of your child and to also save your own face, please do it. Do not leave children in an environment that constantly remind them of their failures. Taunting a child or mocking them does no good to them. Rather, it tells on their self-confidence. And I know as a parent, you would not want to have a child with low self-esteem. It tells on every aspect of their life, both their love life, both their career life, both their spiritual life. It's, in fact, a person with low self-esteem is one of the most insecure people you can come around. I know you won't want your child to be associated with such a tag. Well, I have come to the end of this video, and if you don't mind, can you share with me how you have been able to handle a difficult moment, whether it happened to you directly or to someone you know? And as a parent, what measures do you think that other parents can take to save a situation? Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel till I come your way next time. Bye!